But
Dusty Slade, thank you so much. I know it's getting up early. Are you out in California right now?
no, I live in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, so good. All right, so at least it's not like before the sun rises type of phone calls.
Oh no.
Good.
It's in fact I was up a bit earlier because I have 3 small children. So
Wow, 3. That's got to keep you busy. What's that like hitting the road as working like you do? The kids are at home, I'm assuming, not on the road with you.
yeah, well it's where I get sleep on the road, which
Right.
is an interesting switch.
Yes, it's like,
yeah.
oh, darn, I have to hit the road. I'm actually going to get like a full 7-8 hours.
Yeah, it's nice. I try not to brag about it too much when I'm home, but yeah, it is nice to go on the road and get some sleep.
Oh, I'm absolutely, yeah.
Great.
Well, thank you so much again. We've got your 1-hour Netflix special, Wet Heat, which is available for streaming right now. You're going to be joining us here. Cannot wait for you to hit the Southern Theater on September 11th. I'm assuming you have made your way through Columbus a good handful of times.
Last year, I had a theater show booked, sold out show booked, and then the theater closed down.
Oh,
So this is my return.
love it. What's the last thing you remember, the last time you were in Columbus? What is it? Do you remember visiting a certain spot you loved or something in the area?
Well, I did the Funny Bone the last time, which is the club I've done for many years. I love that club.
Love the Funny Bone.
Shows were hot. And I went to what I think was some kind of like Germantown area of Columbus.
German Village.
Oh, yeah. Well, I walked around there, and I loved that place. I had never been. All the times I've been to Columbus, I had never been. I walked around. I think we ate there. I don't remember any of the names of the places, but it was great. I loved it.
You've been doing this for a while. What have you seen changed as you've been on the road and stuff? Do you think that like your comedy has changed, or are you kind of just who you always have been?
Well, I think both. I mean, I think I am who I've always been, but I think my comedy it does change. I mean, I got an album on Spotify called Making the Fudge that I put out in 2014, and you listen to that, you almost wouldn't even know that's me. And I didn't like make some purposeful change. I was like, I just am doing comedy all the time, and just things change. But the world is different since 2014. But for the most part, I think my comedy's the same. I guess I get more confident on stage now. I finally have people coming to see me rather than back in the day when it was just a random group of people that received some free tickets from the
Right,
club.
absolutely.
And they're like, they go, "Who is this?" So now, I'm doing theaters as opposed to, I did the Funny Bone in Columbus during COVID when they had dividers up.
Yeah.
And we were doing 25, 50% capacity. And I mean, those are great shows. I love that. But we've gone through a lot in all this time. I've been a full-time comic since 2014, and the world has changed. But once you get inside the comedy room and people sit down in their seats, it's all the same, and we're all just laughing. And
Right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
One thing, I didn't know that comedians performed here, and I saw actually you're the youngest comedian to ever do it. You performed comedy on the Grand Ole Opry stage. What was that like?
Well, I've done it. I bet I've done it like 40 times now.
Oh,
I
didn't know they
love
did that.
The Opry.
Wow.
I know. And, they weren't doing a lot of comics. Comics like Henry Cho and Gary Mule Deer were doing the Opry for so long as comics. They're the newest comedy members. But I think, and I'm not, I think when they chose me to do it, they picked me, they saw me at a show, asked me what I like to do it, and it went so well with me that it did kind of introduce a new era of comedy at the Opry. Now they're having more and more comics all the time. But I love it. I mean, a lot of times I go out there and it's all, it looks like cotton tops out there. I mean, it's all people with white hair sitting in the audience.
Yeah, the Grand Ole Opry's got a little bit of an older demographic
Grand
in general.
Ole Opry.
Yeah. So I walk out there and I got, long hair, and I feel like for the first 2 minutes, the audience is like, "Oh, look at this guy." But but I get it going, and every time by the end, they're into it, they're loving it. And I think it's great. And it also broadcasts on the radio. It's on Sirius XM and then also on an AM channel.
Yeah.
And it's just fun that it's, you're doing this classic thing. I mean, to think that Hank Williams Sr. and every country singer ever has done that.
Right.
Is pretty
now,
fun.
I've been doing stand-up for about 30 years off and on, nothing to your level, obviously, but I've had the opportunity to perform at some great comedy clubs around the country, and I've opened up for people in some theaters. And obviously the goal of any comedian, if you're out there becoming a feature, becoming a headliner, now playing theaters, you've got comedians now performing at football stadiums. Do you see a major difference between now doing theater shows as opposed to, the comedy clubs, or even back in the day, when you started, if you were doing like bar gigs and things like that?
Well, there's a major difference in doing a bar gig versus, a theater.
Yeah.
But it all depends on just the setting, right? I mean, it's like, if you're doing a bar and it's packed and everybody's there to listen to you and they're laughing, and that's all you need. But it's just like a theater, like, basically guarantees that's going to be what's happening.
Oh, because I'm sure you've done
some
shows, some of those bar gigs where they're still playing pool, or there might even be a band in the next room and you're trying to talk over the band. I mean, some of those gigs, they're not necessarily there to watch comedy. You just happen to be performing.
Yes, I've said before that the worst sound when you take the stage is the sound that the pool table makes when somebody pushes in their quarters and the balls start to roll out.
Yes.
Because you go, oh, you're about to start a fresh game, huh?
Great. My whole set is going to be clank, clank, clank. Oh, man.
But I've also tried to do a show one time at a bowling alley. Now, I've done some bowling alley gigs where the room's separated enough to where it's not a big deal. But one time I tried to do a show, and it was a very nice room, but you could hear every time the balls hit the pins. And I go, well, this is not going to work.
Right.
We can't do, but it was a very nice room. It had a great setup, but they needed a thicker wall.
You can't. That's just, you constantly are sitting there breaking pins. That's just not going to work whatsoever. September 11th at the Southern Theater, Dusty Slay is returning to Columbus, and very much looking forward to this show, man. This is a Friday night show. No reason not to set up a great date night and head on out. You can still get your tickets now if you want to jump online. And man, Dusty, can't wait to see it. I'm going to be coming to the show, so I'm very much looking forward to this.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And, I would say, for people listening, get tickets now. Somebody messaged me and said they had a group of 4 and they could not find 4 seats together. So get some tickets now. I got a book coming out November 5th called We're Having a Good Time. I appreciate it. And let's get together. I'd like to meet you at the show.
Absolutely. I would love for that, man. I'll definitely come in. And, if for some reason your opener or feature drops out, I'm here for you. I'm your backup. So you just let me know.
He's very funny. Right. He's very funny, Dusty. I'm serious.
The Neighborhood Guide Tour is coming to town September 11th, the Southern Theater. Get your tickets now. Dusty Slay, and head on back. Jump online. You've got all kinds of specials all over the place on Netflix and such that people can still check out.
Yeah, I got 2 on YouTube, Working Man, and then I got one with a weird title about trailer parks, but it's very funny.
Speaking of,
and let's talk about it. Message me on Instagram or something. Let's talk about, maybe getting you on the show.
Hey, I absolutely, I will 100% do that. I will send you a message, man. Real quick before you go, speaking of trailer parks, how do you feel about, as someone worth $8.5 billion, the owner of an NFL team, picking up a hooker in Ohio in a trailer park?
For $140.
That seems wild. I don't know. Listen, I don't know where you get hookers, but I would think with $8 billion or whatever, you could find a better spot.
I would think so.
You know what? Maybe he's just got a thing, I guess. And maybe he's like, trying to lift somebody up. He goes, hey, the classy ones, they're making a lot of money, but I'm trying to.
Yes.
Maybe this is
I'm here to help the little people. I'm trying to lift them up.
Maybe it's a charitable thing. I'm not familiar with the story, but maybe it's a charitable thing, you know?
Yeah, the owner of the
Exactly, you
San
know.
Francisco 49ers was just caught the other day. 9:30 in the morning. He was trying to pick up a hooker in a trailer park here just outside of Columbus, Ohio, not far from the border there. So, yeah.
You know, funny comic, Ralph Barbosa, he has a joke where he says, people always say they want to save a stripper. They're always like, oh, I want to save her. And he's like, she don't want to be saved. Why don't you save the girl working at Kroger?
That's the one that wants to be
Yes,
saved.
yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe that's this guy. This guy's like, you know what? The girl in Vegas, she's loving this. But,
Yes.
was she even a hooker if he got caught? Was she just a girl hanging out at 9:30?
No, you know what it was actually? It was a sting operation. He jumped online and actually went to a website that is famous for, offering hookers and things like that. But it turns out it was the police and it was a full-blown sting operation. So he got bamboozled.
Wow, I don't have $8 billion, but I got to think you could find somebody to vet it
Yes.
with that much money.
Yeah.
You would think.
You think you could have a beautiful girl delivered to your home?
Hire a courier so it's not even your name on the
Yeah,
website.
right.
Pay someone to
Why
sign
not?
up and bring them to you.
Yeah, why not just on Tinder? Hey, I own the 49ers.
Right.
You wanna
Yes,
go out?
everybody's swiping on you,
Yes.
even the guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Dusty, thank you so much. Cannot wait. September 11th at Southern Theater. The Neighborhood Guide Tour coming to town. Check out Wet Heat on Netflix. A couple specials on YouTube. Book coming out in November. Cannot wait to see you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Have a great one.
You too.